All right, guys, I'm out here at High Caliber Weaponry and Training, and I'm gonna actually show you how to apply for an NFA item. I'm actually applying for some suppressors today, so I'm gonna show you what the full process is. All right, let's go. Let's see who's up in here. Oh,
Ivan!
there they go.
Hey, are you ready to get that suppressor?
Man, I'm ready. Well, I'm ready to start the process, yes. And I know it's a 2-day thing.
Time to jump
That's
in
okay,
here.
we're gonna get it taken care of and get it knocked out. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Let's go ahead.
Man, wait a minute.
Fry.
This guy. What's your name, bro? You famous now.
Matt.
What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Pretty good.
Nice to meet you. Yes. This okay.
Yeah.
All right, Blaze.
I saw the camera and started freaking out.
It's okay. Everybody does. Here we go. Blaze,
All
you
right.
ready?
Let's go. Moving on to step one in joining the suppressor owner game.
Now I
And
know
that's
this
gonna
is a big process, right? A lot of people don't understand how this process is, the steps that you have to take to to apply for these things. It's just not coming in to get what you need to get and go, right?
So it has been it's been much more expedited in recent times, and the process was daunting in the past, but I think it's really just a matter of educating people on what the process looks like, and it's actually quite easy. And once you do it the first time, everyone after that is really easy. That process does begin with setting up a profile here on Silencer Co.'s kiosk.
Okay.
And then after we get that profile set up, we're going to create a profile with the government, the ATF, I know, boo. But then once we put those together, it's off to the races. We're going to purchase that suppressor. We're going to itemize that serial number to you individually. And once the ATF gives you the permission to exercise your Second Amendment right, we get to hand it on over to you.
Now I do know that you have to do a $200 tax stamp per item. Does that expire or it doesn't? How does that work in the state of Tennessee, that is?
Yes, and so that's going to be federally, not just in the state of Tennessee. It is $200 per item, and that includes whether it's an SBR, that's one $200 tax stamp. If you want to put a suppressor on that same gun, that's a $200 tax stamp. They do not expire, but they do not expire in the sense that they are with you for life, but once you die, they do get to go back to the government. No one else can have them unless you transfer it to a trust. And then it expires when the trust expires, which could be, whenever.
So that's one thing that I have found out that a lot of people don't know is basically, say for instance, you didn't put it in a trust, you have it at home, you pass away, unfortunately, something like that happens, then guess what? Them boys are coming to pick those items up, right?
Yes, the Alphabet Group will be knocking on the door ready to take those registered items. And since they are registered, it's very much like a gun registry. That's why we don't want that, is because the government knows exactly what you have, where you are, and how many you have.
What would you suggest in that instant, like as far as a person that may have a suppressor and didn't put it up under a trust, should they put wrap a letter around it every time they put it in the safe to let another individual know for unforeseen situations happening, or how do you feel about that?
It really just depends on what access that person has. It's always good to let someone else know, a significant other, someone else that lives in the house, hey, I have these items if the government does come knocking, here's where they are. It just makes the whole process easier because they're going to get those items and you don't want them digging through the rest of the house to find them. So, yeah.
Let's show them the anechoic. Do you have the anechoic here? I just want to show them the brand, not specifically which ones I'm going with. But
so we do have the Anechoic Alpha 223 right there. These are some of the lightest on the market. They are hub compatible, so while out of the box they are direct thread. You can put in any of your favorite quick attachment system on there, but they are, I don't want to use the term flow through. They do have that technology.
Yes.
Flow through is patented, so you can't use that if you're not Huxworks. But they do have that technology. They are some of the lightest on the market, and they're just an amazing suppressor.
Yeah, those blast baffles are extremely light, like crazy light. I put them on the scale, and it was unreal. And I'm actually do a review on these too. So the one that I'm considering is the Anechoic 30L, and then I'm going to go ahead and go with the one that's the 22LR suppressor.
Excellent. And that 22LR, I'm not going to lie, when I first found them at CanCon, I picked it up and I thought it was just a demo model. I thought it was fake. It was fake. And they were like, no, this is the real deal. You will not even know you put it on the gun.
It's crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and start the process here.
Perfect.
And so it's this one right here. It's the Silencer shop. Now, how does this work?
So the Silencer Co. kiosk here is going to ask for a bunch of information that is going to build your profile. They are essentially a middleman, making everything easier between you and the ATF. So that process that used to once be daunting has now been much simplified by Silencer Co. We will do all of our background stuff here. So we're going to go ahead and put in our fingerprints on this little scanner here. We'll join that app that they have and use our phones to take our picture. That'll build that profile. And once we have that profile, we're going to then put in, we'll call it like a bank account, if you will, with Silencer Co. We'll pay that $200 tax stamp. They'll just hold it on reserve until we purchase a suppressor. And then once we purchase that suppressor, Silencer Co. does all the back end, putting that money, putting that profile, giving it to the ATF with the serial number of the item that you would like, and then it's ready for approval.
Awesome. And as far as fingerprints, guys, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you have to fingerprint all 10 fingers, correct?
You will do all 10 fingers individually, and then you will do what's called the slaps, where you put all 4 fingers together and then your thumbs independently.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start this process, guys. Get it going. Of course, I'm not gonna show you, show me with this process and personal information. So that's the first step, and we'll be right back.
All right. And then we'll go ahead and I'll let you run that fingerprint. You're gonna do that rolling perfect. And then do another finger. Yeah. Perfect, next finger. Yep, there you go, roll. Perfect, lift up. Next finger, start on one side, roll. Lift up, next finger, roll, lift up. Excellent. Go ahead and take your 4 fingers there and just kind of angle them, slap them down there. Excellent. And lift up. And then just do 1 thumbprint. Perfect.
Good.
Yep. Okay.
So we're done with that process right there. That didn't take too long, Blaze.
No, as fast as you can finger chicken type your information in there, you can put all that in. And then the only thing that takes a little bit of time, for warning for those out there, is depending on how much wear and tear you do with your hands, that fingerprinting process can be kind of difficult. If you got good ridges in there, it'll be pretty quick. But if you wear down your fingertips, we may be here a while trying to get those on. But once that's done, that's it. Now we go ahead, we're gonna download that Silencer Co. app to your phone. We're gonna get that picture taken so that way we can finish that process. And now that we have our Silencer Co. profile built and then upload that picture, we will then create our eForms account, which is our profile with the ATF.
Okay, now the eForms account, is that online where anybody can access that information? How does that work?
Yes, we are going to go to the ATF's website, and we are going to create an account, and that is where we are going to submit it for approval, that item with that serial number, and then we're going to use that same website to receive our tax stamp or our letter saying that we're good to go.
Very good.
So the next thing we're going to do is make sure we download this Silencer Shop app here. We're going to log in with our account that we just created on Silencer Co. And then once we log into this app, it's going to ask us to take a photo. We are going to use that photo to upload to our profile that we just created. Okay. 3, 2, and 1.
Feel like a jail picture.
All right, that should have captured us doing that.
All right. All right, Blaze. We're on a roll right now.
We're on a roll. Let's keep it going.
All right.
We have taken our picture. We have our fingerprints. We have our profile. Next thing we need to do, we need to get that extortion fee running. So we're going to go to silencershop.com. We're going to go ahead and in that search bar, we're going to go ahead and put in tax stamp. And what's going to pop up is that NFA tax stamp, $205 right there. We're going to go ahead and click on that. We're going to add that to the cart. We're going to go ahead and proceed to pay for that. And once we pay for that, it's going to auto-populate to our profile. And then we are going to have that kind of on hand. So that way when we're ready to purchase our suppressor, Silencer Code just takes that $200 and they marry it with our profile and they send it off to the ATF for us.
Okay. Can they accept payment from debit card or credit card? It doesn't matter?
Yes. They
All right.
take all major forms of payment. They also do the bartering system, but that gets a little complicated.
Okay. All right. And then another thing, I will do that right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and pay that. That's $200 per item, NFA item, correct?
That is correct.
All right. We're going to go ahead and do that, guys, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is the actual website. Now, where did you go for this, Blaze?
Yes, so this is going to be eforms.atf.gov. And then once you pull up this website here, we're going to go up here to the top right corner and we're going to hit that login. We're going to accept that login. Go ahead and enter our information there. This website is going to ask for a couple things. One is a username, which will auto-generate. Don't lose that. But the second and most important is that 4-digit PIN.
Oh, yeah.
And that 4-digit PIN is what we are going to use to make sure that we certify your specific serialized item. So
awesome. All right, guys, we're in Behind the Counter with Blaze. It's showtime.
And it's showtime, and this is where the big reveal comes. This is where you get to take all of that hard work you've just done and put it to a purpose. And that purpose is you're looking for some anechoic suppressors. Is that right?
Yes, I am. I heard they're really, really good.
Absolutely. Now we're going to take that profile that you made with Silencer Code. We're going to take that profile you made with the eForms at the ATF website, and then we're going to attach it to the serialized items that you would like. And if I'm not mistaken, these are the two that you had expressed interest in.
Yes.
This is
Ooh.
the anechoic 22 right here.
That is nice.
I'm going to put this right here and hopefully it doesn't float away. That's how light it is.
Awesome.
Careful with that breeze. And then, there you go.
Awesome. Yeah, those are really, really nice. And this one right here, guys, is the 30L can. All right, I chose it without paint. On this one, has the blast baffles in the inside, blast chamber. I'll be doing a review on this. And then you have the 22LR model right here, which is pretty amazing. And it is crazy, crazy lightweight. All right, Blaze, cool.
So each one of these obviously has a serial number. What we're going to do is we're going to head on over there. You're going to go ahead and pay for them today.
Okay.
We're then going to set them behind the counter. Unfortunately, you're going to walk out a sad boy. But once you have paid for them and they are officially locked in with those serial numbers.
Wait. So you mean to tell me I can't take this thing home today?
That is correct. That is not a same day turnaround service here.
Okay.
So we are then going to put them behind the counter and we are going to jump on and send them off certified to the ATF stating that you would like to purchase these suppressors with these serial numbers. The ATF will then do their magic on the back end. I say magic because I don't even know what they do back there, just collect our tax dollars. They'll eventually give you the approval letter, and then once you receive that approval letter in your email, you'll call us up, tell us that you were approved. We'll high five over the phone. You'll come on in so we can high five in person, and these will be yours.
So what do you think the turnaround estimate of the turnaround times will be now?
Over the past few months, we have seen a turnaround anywhere between 24 hours and 5 days.
Okay, very good. All right, guys. So yeah, I can't take it with me today, but it's all good. We're gonna come back. This is day one. We're gonna come back and we're gonna check this thing out and get it, get the business taken care of, or I can take them home. So we're pretty much done through the process. To be continued.
1 week later.
All right, guys, this is day 2. I am back at High Caliber, coming to pick up these suppressors. It took around 7 days to get approved. So we're about to go on the inside here. All right, what's up, man? All right. Okay, we're back, guys. Where is Blaze at, man? There he is.
Hey!
Wait, bro, you got the same shirt on, bro.
Got him! Got him! Oh!
It's the only one I got. I like this shirt.
Oh, damn.
Red's flattering on me.
Hey, I love red too.
What you got
There you
going on
go.
today?
I got the paperwork right there for you, man.
Oh, you got your approval letter.
Yes.
Awesome.
And it came in the form, actually, of email. So I received 2 separate emails for approval.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you received 2 of these. So perfect. Since you paid everything last time, you're all set and ready to go. I'm gonna hold on to this copy. Did you print one for yourself?
I did. I
Perfect.
printed a copy for myself and I put it up in my files.
Excellent.
Yep.
Now, in order to officially get these off of my books, the last thing we're going to have to do is the same thing that happens when you normally purchase a firearm, and that is that 4473. That is that form that is going to take it off of my books and officially assign it to you.
Okay.
You don't have to pay for anything. The background check is already done. It's just a formality to sign them out.
Now, I do have a question.
Yes.
On the ATF forms, I noticed when I went in to the ATF forms, I didn't see any information. So is that something that you guys keep? They keep on your end of the spectrum when it comes to that, like logging in?
Are you talking about
The e-forms.
the e-forms?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you log into the e-forms, there is going to be that section where you can go through and look at all of your 4473s.
Information, okay.
Yes, absolutely. But as far as that process in between when you paid for these and that approval process came in, I'm glad you didn't log in, because if you had attempted to log in and certify your own, because it sends you all of those annoying warning
bad.
emails, yes, that would essentially lock us out and we wouldn't have been able to apply for you. So I appreciate that, but yes, now you may log into that e-forms. You can look at all your information.
Okay.
And then this will officially allow us to transfer these to you.
Oh, here we go, guys.
Now you got to do all the work and fill out this 4473.
More work, Blaze?
More work.
Ah!
So that's essentially what it would start out as. And then you'd have to fill out all your information.
All right, this is what it starts out as, guys. And then I'm gonna fill out my information right here. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm officially done with that information right now. This is a lot, Blaze.
It is quite a bit. It's confusing the first time, but the great part is you've already set up your profile. So once you come back in to either do another suppressor or an SBR or anything else, all of that work is already done. All you have to do is come up to me, decide which one you want. We'll pay for it. We'll start that certification process again, and then you'll do the waiting and approval period of time. But you don't have to go through the fingerprinting or anything like that anymore. So these are the ones that you have chosen. These are the beauties that you'll be walking away with today. I have to say, I'm a Vanna White this all the way as much as possible, because these are amazing.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. So we've verified those serial numbers. They haven't changed. These are the ones that you have purchased, locked in, and are ready to go. The last thing we have to do is
Bag
make
it up.
you a happy boy. Bag it up.
That's it.
And you're done.
All right, Blaze. Well, man, I really do appreciate you going through that full process with us today.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of people are not familiarized with that process. They think it may be just one thing that you do, and it's actually not. It's steps to this on getting approval with this stuff. And you have to make sure that you put definitive information in, because I made a mistake, guys. I made a mistake and actually put in an email that was incorrect, and it wouldn't let me proceed. So that has to be done properly.
Yes, you have to be extremely accurate with the email. You can never change that once you sign in with that eForms account. That's what the ATF believes you have. Be accurate with your address. Make sure that everything matches from what's registered with the government, with where you actually live. All of that is super important. And when it comes to the NFA items, it is worth noting that you may only purchase these NFA items in the home state that you live in.
I see. Okay. Another question before we wrap it up here. I heard that some states don't they don't allow you to bring NFA items there. Is that true? Like different states?
Yes. So once you get this lovely registered item here, the ATF puts more restrictions on you, as well as other states. So you will need to contact local states before you travel with these items and let them know. You can contact your local ATF agent, let them know that you'll be traveling. They'll give you the proper forms to submit. And then once that state approves the use of those items in their state, you may travel to it. Another thing is that, yes, just like other states don't honor the reciprocity of handgun permits, some do not allow the NFA items in those states. They are just banned in those states.
Awesome. All right, Blaze. I appreciate it, brother. Once again, another banger. That's it, guys. All right, guys. So we appreciate you watching the video to the end. If you have any questions, I mean any questions, drop it in the comment section below and I'll make sure I'll respond to you properly. Any questions. If you're in a different state, it may be different laws and regulations and I may refer you somewhere else, but just drop it in a comment section and let me know what's going on, all right? Y'all take care and remember,
I'm not